And let's see how our back is doing today. And we're going to roll down, and right away, let's feel that lengthening of our spine and take a few deep breaths. And notice how your back is lengthening over the bolster as you're breathing in and out. We're feeling the rising and falling of our shoulders and chest, and how the breath is coming into the belly and the ribs. Let's slowly bring the arms out and up over our head, and let's do a few angel arms. And just notice if the shoulders are a little tight, do a little bit less with your arms, bend the elbows. Otherwise, let's take the arms out and feel the lengthening. And our spine is such a miracle that it can move and lengthen and change. And let's bring our arms back down and put our hands on our ribs and continue to take a few more slow breaths. And feel how the breath is opening up the ribs. So we're breathing right in there. So if you feel your thumbs on the lowest rib and then kind of open your hand, so your hands, the rest of your hand is opening your belly. Notice how the breath and the energy is coming into that part of our body. And the inner organs are receiving this energy. And let's take one more slow breath. And we're going to reach our arms right over our head. And let's turn our head to the right. And feel that stretch. And then turn our head to the left. And back to the center. And let's release the hands. We're going to roll over to our right. And let's start with some shoulder rolls with the left shoulder, just rolling the shoulder a few times and feel it opening up. So we'll do it in stages, starting to get that circle a little bit bigger, leading with the elbow. And when you're ready, start to reach the arm all the way around and open the chest. And take your time. You can close your eyes and feel this movement and opening. And let's do one more slow circle. And we're going to hold our arm open behind us and just let the chest open. If you need to bend your elbow, just kind of lengthen the arm and see where it's leading you. Feel how the stretch comes from the tip of your fingers all the way down through the side and the hip. And another couple of breaths. And And we're going to slowly start to bring that arm back around. And then we're going to face the bolster with our chest and do our spinal twist. And let's take a few more breaths and keep lengthening, feeling the twist. And notice when you're breathing, how the twist is changing. The tightness in certain areas is lengthening, so we're feeling the twist in a different place. And let's take 5 slow breaths. And then we're going to use our hands and walk them closer and press ourselves up. And let's twist a little bit more with the upper body to the right, looking down, and just notice where the twist, where you're feeling the twist now. Maybe in the upper back. Let's take a couple more breaths. And then let's twist over to the other side. Rotate over to your left side. And we're going to start the shoulder rolls with the right shoulder and just slowly take it around, starting to feel the opening. So we're waking up all the fascia that's holding the shoulder in place to bring in more energy to the shoulder and the arm, the neck, the upper back. Let's start to make that circle a little bit bigger. And take your time with the movement. Enjoy the opening. And let's do one more big circle. And we're going to hold our arm open and breathe and lengthen and adjust yourself so you're really feeling more of a stretch for you. And one more breath. And we're going to bring the arm back around and let's face our bolster and do our twist on this side. And as you soften, feel the breath moving into those tight places. And let's take 5 slow breaths. And now we're going to move our hands closer and press ourselves up and do a little bit deeper of a twist to the left, looking down and feeling where the stretch is located. And then we're going to gently come on up. We're going to face our bolster. And you could use, if you need your block to put your head down, we're going to forward fold, straddling the bolster, and just initially feeling where you're feeling this stretch and breathing. And consciously soften anything tight. And let's slow our exhale down and take 5 slow breaths. And then we're going to gently use our hands and press ourselves up. And let's put our hands by our hips, and we're going to look up, lifting the chest, breathing deeply. And then a neutral spine and twist to the right. We're getting all these diagonal lines in our body. And we're going to go to the left, twisting to the left. And then to the center, let's just keep our hands on the bolster, close our eyes and feel. And it's always with that new awareness that we're feeling our body as it gently opens. Maybe there's subtle tingling. We're noticing the energy in our body. Now we're going to open our eyes and let's lean to the right. We're going to put if you want to move your bolster to your right leg, you can. If you just want to lean to the right, we're going to bring our left arm over. So whatever's comfortable here, just kind of listen to your body and find that deeper stretch. And as we're lengthening here, we're going to roll the chest open and breathe into anything tight. And then one more breath. And we're going to come to the center first of all and just feel and notice the difference between the left side and the right side. And when you feel ready, lean over to the left. Maybe you're using your bolster over there. We're going to bring our right arm over the head and lengthen and breathe. Rolling the chest open. And let's take a couple more breaths. And let's come back to the center, putting both hands down on the bolster and feeling the difference between the left side and the right side. Notice how the breath is coming into the ribs. So evenly and gently. And then let's hinge forward for another forward fold. Use whatever you need to so the forehead can come down on the bolster. And we're going to soften here and breathe, feeling that slow inhale and especially the slow exhale. So as we're in this forward fold, feel like your back, you have wings on. And you can just listen to my voice while you're feeling the breath. We're going to feel these butterfly wings opening with our breath and gently closing with the exhale. Just notice that breath, that butterfly breath. Like you have these beautiful butterfly wings, light, gossamer butterfly wings. And continue to breathe. And the more relaxed your breath can become, the lighter your body feels. And let's take 5 slow breaths. And let's use our hands and we're going to press ourselves up. Putting our hands back on the bolster, close the eyes and just feel. Remember those butterfly wings. They're opening with the inhale and gently closing with the exhale. See if you can feel that movement of your breath. Now we're going to open our eyes. Let's let our right ear come toward the right shoulder just gently. Letting the weight of the head come to the right and stretch the neck. We're always holding on and holding our head up. So here we are. We're just going to let that release in there and take a couple more breaths. And let's go gently over to the other side. So our left ear slowly comes toward the left shoulder. And let's gently come back to the center. And now we're ready to come into our back bend. So we're going to put our bolster behind us and use the block underneath our head. So the bolster goes horizontally behind our hips. And as we lay down, we're gonna put the block underneath the head. So whatever height is comfortable so that your throat feels like it's gently opening, but not where you feel tightness in your throat. You want your chin slightly tucked so the back of your neck is lengthening. And when you get into the position, palms facing up, just close your eyes. Especially in this type of yoga where we're moving so slowly, we're feeling the effects of gravity on the body. So this pressure, this gravity is with us all the time. We just aren't aware of it because we're so used to it. By slowing down and putting our body into these supported, restorative poses, we can really feel the body opening up. And just feel if you're holding tension anywhere, support it. Support your body with anything you need so you could feel the opening. As we softly inhale and exhale. Feel how the facial muscles are relaxed. And the tongue and the jaw relaxed. Even the dog is relaxed. And feel how the space across your chest is gently opening. The hands are soft, the fingers soft. Now we can feel how the belly is opening with each breath. So we're bringing in more energy and blood flow for better health. Notice where the butterfly wings are right now, underneath you. Maybe they're stretched wide. Just notice where they are as you continue your soft inhales and soft exhales. Feel how your back is gently opening. And we're going to focus on our exhale and our pause between each breath. And we're softening even more. And let's take 3 slow breaths. And let's gently move so we're on our right side, and we're going to bring the left arm over our head and just see, what's feeling good here. Every day is a little different. You can allow the chest to roll open and feel the lengthening of the twist as you're softly breathing in and out. And we're following these lines of energy in our body. And let's take a few more breaths. So if you allow yourself to move, you're going to go to a certain tight area and just stay there and breathe wherever you feel that first resistance. So normally we're just gutting it out, that saying, and that's about tightness, but this is about letting it go. So let your jaw be soft and your tongue be soft. And let's take a few more breaths. And then let's gently roll to the other side and do the same thing. So we're going to see if one side is the same as the other. Probably not, or it isn't on me. And so we're just going to support the head, and the right arm comes over our head, and feel that movement as your body adapts to this change. And breathe. It's really like we're giving ourselves our own massage, listening to the body. And let's take a couple more slow breaths, just like Ava. And last deep breath. And let's make our way back to the side and take another breath. And we're going to press ourselves up. And we're going to come on over, so move stuff out of your way. We're going to come and use our bolster underneath us. So lengthwise underneath our torso. And the head comes to the edge of the bolster, so your chin is right on there, so it lengthens the back of the neck. Arms by our sides. And just notice and feel. Close your eyes and breathe. And we're going to feel those butterfly wings again. And visualize how long these wings are. You can make them any way you like, any color you like. And if you were floating, how does that feel? The wind taking you from place to place, flower to flower. And let's take 5 slow breaths. And we're going to take our hands and put them underneath the shoulders. Let's do a few supported cobras, really uncurling as you look up and exhaling as you come down. And we're going to do a few more. Feel that lengthening. And let's do one more. And as we come down back on our bolster, we're going to roll over to the side. So we're going to move the bolster out of the way for a second and come on our back on our mat. And we're going to put our bolster underneath our legs. So normally we lift our hips, but let's put it underneath the back of our legs. And we're going to just bring our arms out gently where they're comfortable and breathe. So we're feeling the shape of our butterfly wings and breathing into them, in and out. Even feeling the circulation in our body. Any kind of inner movement. With your slow inhale and slow exhale. And with your mind's eye, trace the shape of your body on your mat. At the same time, feeling the breath as it moves into every cell of your being. Now we're going to leave either the legs, if you like them like this, or actually take the feet together into a butterfly position, Baddha Konasana. So you could experiment with that with kind of the full butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana, and just see how it feels. Adjust your body to feel this opening and complete breath. Notice how the breath lifts and lowers the chest, the back, and let's take 3 slow breaths. We're going to slide our arms down and use our hands to bring our legs together, and then our knees to our chest, hugging the knees in, and just shifting a little side to side, or putting your hands on your knees, making some circles. Whatever's comfortable. Now we're going to roll over to the side. Take a couple of breaths. And using the hands, let's sit up. And we're going to sit cross-legged on our bolster. Or if you like the butterfly position, you could sit in that. Whatever's comfortable. We're going to close our eyes and just feel the uprightness and feel the breath, palms facing up on our lap. Notice how that inhale comes into the belly and the ribs and the upper chest and rolls the shoulders down, and just follow the movement, feeling the space between the ears and the shoulders. And because we opened the body, it's much easier to sit upright. We've released the stress from our spine. Now we're going to twist to the right. You can open your eyes or keep them closed, whatever's comfortable. Just feeling the twist. So wringing out any extra tension in the spine. And then let's twist to the other side easily and gently. And we're going to come to the center and put our feet down. So we're going to stretch forward and release the head. And just a couple more breaths. And then as we come back up, let's cross our legs and the opposite one comes over the other one. And we're going to sit up tall and look up, stretching the neck. And let's forward fold, reaching forward. And just take a few breaths here. Walking our arms to the right. And then over to the left. And let's come to the center. And now we're going to sit up and bring our hands to our heart, closing our eyes and sealing in our practice today. This is really about self-love, taking care of ourselves. We're wishing ourselves good health, harmony to all of our cells and molecules, peace to our homes and families and communities, and to our bigger community of our brothers and sisters everywhere, all over the world. Let's take a deep inhale and sigh. One more time. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Thanks,
Thank you, you
Jason.
also.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.